This is your host, Kenny Smith. You're listening to Smith Bits Talk Radio. And I'm so happy that you're here and that spending some time with me. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you very much. Well, hey, let's just jump right into the fray, huh? Oh, Mayor Giuliani. God, is he talking treason or what? I think he wants to overthrow the government. He's not giving me any self-confidence. Well, first of all, he's saying the president doesn't like us, doesn't like the United States of America. Boy, it sounds like treason to me. Wouldn't you? I mean, sounds like he wants to be president. What you gonna do? Have a coup? Ooh, you're scary, Mr. Giuliani. I mean, I appreciated everything that you've done as a mayor of New York City and U.S. prosecutor and all kinds of other crazy things that you've done in your lifetime for the good old United States of America. But today, you are scary. I mean, very scary. I don't know what to really think about you at all. Me personally, you put chills down my back. I don't know what you really want to do. What are you saying? You know that the president doesn't like the United States? He doesn't like us? Hey, was this the same guy that's been elected twice? You poor old guys. I don't know, man. You suffering Alzheimer's, or whatever we're going to call this thing that you don't like. But you just don't like nobody. If it doesn't go your way, then squeaky wheel gets the grease. Mad. You got your hands on a microphone and you get to say stupid, dumb stuff, and you don't think nobody's listening. Well, we're listening. And at the same time, we're praying for you because you are a crazy old man. All right? And only thing I can tell is that you and Dick Cheney just want to keep your face out in front of the public, for some dumb reason. You can't contribute anything. You've gone way past your prime. Scare tactics is a long way away, and they don't work anymore. And nobody listens to that dumb crap that you guys talk anymore. All right? You just got your hands on a microphone and you're just blaring to nobody. Okay, you're talking to the birds, you're talking to the fish in the ocean. Other than that, nobody cares what you think. But when you start thinking about overthrowing the president of the United States, you got my attention. And I'm pretty sure you're going to get the attention of a whole lot of other people too. People that you really don't want to get attention by or about. Okay, I mean, you really want to avoid these people at all costs. But hey, Mr. Giuliani, free speech. You definitely got the power, and you have the good fortune to be raised in the United States of America where you can talk freely. But don't remember that free speech costs. You can say something stupid, but you're going to pay the price for it. People don't quite understand that, I guess, and you forgot most of anything. When you start talking and dropping lugs on people, hey, remember, freedom of speech and freedom of cost. Because you say the wrong thing, and you're going to get hurt. I mean, financially, in the newspapers, on the blog, on the internet, on television, wherever. They're going to look at you like being a dummy. And I don't want to see you being a dummy because, hey, I think you're a really fantastic person. But like I said, Mr. Giuliani, you're scaring me. Well, enough of that. So we're going to get back on to something else that's a little bit more appropriate. That is the daughter of Whitney Houston and Bobbie Brown. Bobbie-Kristina got her organs are starting to fail now. But you know something? They was investigating her slash boyfriend slash husband for possible abuses. Well, as you probably know or did know, they finally turned up that she was in a car accident 2 days before she had this episode in the bathtub. This girl had a head-on collision. Alright, crossed over a center divider lane and hit another car head on. And the craziest thing about it, she didn't go to the hospital. At all. You know what I'm going, what? You know, and it took the police, prying and digging around to find out that this girl was in a car accident. And didn't go to the hospital. Head injuries really do occur. Okay? They really do, people. Hey, heads up. We've lost so many people in skiing accidents where they not going that fast and ski into a tree and they go home and drop dead 2 days later. Your brain swells. We are just a little bubble of water. That's all we are. And we damage so easy. You really gotta, we're not Superman. Trust me. We're not Captain Americas. We're not Iron Man. We're not any of those people. Okay? We don't have an exoskeleton that's harder than rocks. We can take damage. It doesn't work that way. We are really fragile human beings. We're fragile, tiny little things. And we get in trouble. And we hurt. And we hurt really easy. So, anyway, Mr. Brown and his family, they've got to make a decision really quickly about what they're going to do with their lovely daughter. And hey, she was brain dead. She was dead when she entered the hospital. Alright? And they want to keep her alive. They want her to do the best they can do for her. And God, we wanted the best for her too. But, hey, this is how it works, man. Is that when you on these machines, the machines can only push you so far. They can only give you so much strength. Then after that, you're kind of on your own. Alright? Now, they only give you salt. Well, a saline solution. I want to say a salt solution. What is saline? Real low-level salt solution. To keep your veins open and hoping that the body can repair itself. You know that in the early days when Kristina was in the hospital, bobbie-kristina it is, that they induced a coma. Now, nobody ever said that if they've taken her out of the coma at all. But we know as of now, it's been 2 weeks, and we know that her body organs have started to fail. Alright, they're shutting down. And this lovely young lady is gone. She's just being artificially kept alive by machines. She's no longer with us. She left us a long time ago. And that's a tragedy. So much life. So much life. So much youth. And I tell you what, I'm so impressed, that me with my old age is still around here, like a big pig sitting on the top of the tree, where the birds don't pick at me too much. But hey, I'm going to drop off that thing myself, and I've had a wonderful, big old life, and it's been great. But Lord, it just hurt me to see a young person that could be so, could do so many things for our country, so many things for the community, so many things for herself, and they just get cut short, and they keep telling me, that, hey, we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. But common sense do tell us that, hey, if you get in a car accident, you go to the hospital. You don't take no chances. You get checked out. You gotta, even if they even if you gotta be in good hands, you gotta get checked out. Okay, and I've been watching these crashes on YouTube. Oh, God, the ones from Russia. Oh, can't believe these people. They drive like maniacs. All right, and I mean, total car crashes. And I mean, my daughter and I we counted in this 11-minute compilation video of Russian drivers in the wintertime. I think it's wintertime over there all the time. At least 5 people died. I mean, head on, running in the back of diesel trucks, running red lights. I mean, all kinds of crazy things. And just watching people die, just wow. And you just sit back and just cringe, Which brings me to another point. China. These guys, they're just as crazy. In the past 10 years, China has gone from, 100 cars on the road to like 1 million cars on the road. All right? 1 million cars on the road within the past 5 or 6 years. And it's doubling every year. All right? And guess what else is doubling in China? Accidents. Traffic accidents. Horrible traffic accidents. People are dying. I mean, for every 5 car accidents, 3 people die. So 3 out of 5 accidents, 3 accidents kill people. Okay? Every minute of the day. They have no idea how to circumnavigate the road. They have no idea. The freedom of a vehicle in the hands of some of these countries, wow. I mean, they're just killing machines. They don't understand how to drive. And obviously here in America, we got the same problem too. So we've been driving for hundreds of years. And our people do the same dumb stuff. But not as bad. But there, it's just an onslaught on the freeways. But anyway, it all comes back down to this. The beautiful Miss Bobbie-Kristina, hey, they got to pull the plug on this young lady. And my heart aches for their family. My heart aches for Bobby, his baby. Wow. Like I said, I lost my baby brother. And I lost a son, too. And hey, I mourn for them all the time. And I know, it's just a part of life. God, it's just a part of life. But what a horrible part of life. But as the Bible says, weep when a person is born, and rejoice when they leave. Really? I don't know. I'm just kind of gonna leave my hands into somebody else's hands. Let them deal with that. But I tell you what, I enjoy being here. I love the women. I love the food. I love everything about this place. And maybe this is the dream. Maybe it's not the dream. Maybe this is heaven. Maybe this is hell. Maybe this is a combination of all of it. But I tell you one thing. All of my loved ones I know, ain't nobody came back to say, Kenny, man, I gotta tell you something, man. Check this out. Ain't nobody said nothing. This the best kept secret I know of. Okay? I mean, nobody tells. Every once in a while, somebody in the Bible, they says something. Me? Hey, I'm just trying to get through it day by day. I ain't gonna fight nobody. Don't want to cause no stink. Don't want to cause no problems. I just want to live my life and do the best that I can do for my fellow man and for me. Okay? I ain't gonna leave me out of this equation. I think I'm pretty good at this myself. But anyway, this has been your host, Kenny Smith. And this is Smith Bits, Rant Radio, hey, talking about nothing and everything. And I want to thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again. See you.